Alright, so this is my third time trying to record this. I've been having webcam issues, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, so I went into Wendy's today, right? And so I go to the bathroom first thing. I'm in the stall, and this guy starts knocking at the door. At first, I'm just like, whatever. He asks if I'm almost done. I say, yeah, I'll be a couple more minutes. After a while, he starts getting real persistent. He even grabs the door and he starts pulling at it, trying to get in, I guess. I'm wondering what's going on. After I got in, I realized that he was special or whatever. I hate using that terminology, but I really don't know what else to say about it. Yeah. So then, anyways, I finished the bathroom. I go on to the dining hall or whatever, and I'm not sure what was going on, but there was a lot of people who were special. And they were with these two people who looked like they were fully functioning. And I'm not really sure what was going on. I don't know if they came from some sort of support center or something, and these were people who took them on some sort of group trip or whatever. I really don't know what was going on, and I don't want to assume anything, so I'm just not going to assume anything. Whatever. Anyways, I didn't think much of it at the time, but there was this one guy in particular who caught my attention. I'm not really sure why he caught my attention, or I wasn't at first. But then, as time went on, I sort of noticed that he had, a sad complexion about him. I didn't really know why, but as the time gone on, I sort of noticed something about him. And I guess it was that he was sort of more highly functioning than the others. For one thing, when they first got their food, he was able to help himself. Like all the others, they had to get the supervisors or whoever to get their food and bring it to them. There was this one guy who tried to take his own fries and drop it on the tray, but he missed and he dropped it on the floor. They had to ask for another one. So he was able to take care of himself in that regard. Also, when he ran out of his drink, he was able to go to the counter. He was able to communicate to the cashier that he needed a refill. When he was done with his food, he was able to understand that he needed to throw it away. And none of the others really did that, so in a way he showed himself to be, sort of above. And I hate using that terminology. It makes it sound like superiority, but I really don't know what else to say. So yeah, he was more highly functioning. And I didn't know why, but I felt like he was sad or whatever. And I guess really the thing was that I guess that he felt alone. I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but alright, so this guy, he's more highly functioning than the others, so he couldn't really relate to them, because the others were talking to each other in their own way, and they were all enjoying themselves, but he wasn't. He couldn't fit in that way. But then, obviously, if he went into, the mall or whatever and just, hanging out, he wouldn't fit in either. It was he's not that highly functioning. It's sort of like he exists in this middle ground. Just this middle ground of life. He didn't have anyone to relate to, anyone to connect with. And because of that, he seemed sad, I guess. Now, obviously, I don't know if he really was or not. That's just what I thought. I don't know. The more I thought about it, the more I felt like I could relate to that. I guess the reason why is because I generally feel like that in life too. Obviously not to the same degree, because I'm fully functioning. I'm not I don't need help with basic everyday tasks, but I mean just in terms of socialization, I don't normally fit in with regular people, and they go to parties or hang out at their house or whatever. I don't really fit into that. But then obviously, a lot of people say that when you go to high school, it's better because there's a lot of different types of people around. There's nerdy kids, there's more eccentric kids. And I don't know why, but I felt like I was, once again, I hate using these words, but I felt like I was more normal than them. I guess, I don't know, I felt like I couldn't fit in with them. And obviously it's not I'm above anyone or below anyone. It's just that I was different, and I didn't have anyone to relate to. I didn't have any spot where I fit in. And I really feel like that was why this guy was looking that way. And that's why I feel that way sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really like depressed or whatever. I'm just sort of thinking and talking. Thinking about this has been eating me up all day, so I just want to put this out there. So yeah, thanks for listening.